video appears to support some of the accusations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
We want to warn you that this video you're about to see is extremely graphic.
Sean Diddy Combs has been hit with another lawsuit just as he settles his first. Now this time, Joy Dickerson-Neal claims that she was a victim of revenge porn, in addition to allegedly being drugged and sexually assaulted by the musician back in 1991.
Lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs want the sexual assault lawsuit against him dismissed. They filed a motion in court claiming the plaintiff cannot recall the day or time of year when the alleged assault happened, and too much time has now passed.
Likely stands today, Lisa.
Well, Steve and Natasha, there's definitely movement, but not the type to make headlines. It's been just over 2 weeks since a federal criminal investigation into sex trafficking involving Sean Diddy Combs was confirmed.
In a recent video that shocked the world, Sean Diddy Combs was seen assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie, raising questions about why he hasn't faced legal consequences. With such clear evidence of violence, one would expect him to be behind bars.
In 2016, allegedly shows Combs assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway. A now settled lawsuit filed by Ventura claimed that she was trying to leave the hotel after a drunken Combs punched her. The video appears to show Combs chasing her down the hall, throwing her to the ground, and then repeatedly kicking her.
So what's really going on behind the scenes? Is there a legal loophole protecting him? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Join us as we delve into the controversy surrounding Diddy's freedom and explore the factors at play in this intriguing case. Sean Love Combs, also known as Diddy, was born on November 4, 1969, in Harlem, New York City, raised in Mount Vernon, New York. His mom, Janice Combs, was a model and teacher's assistant, while his dad, Melvin Earl Combs, was in the Air Force and had ties to a known drug dealer. Sadly, when Sean was just 2, his dad was shot and killed. He grew up with a sister and went to a Catholic school where he played football and earned the nickname Puff for getting angry easily. After graduating from Mount St. Michael Academy in 1987, he went to Howard University to study business, but he didn't finish his degree. Later, in 2014, he went back to Howard to get an honorary doctorate in humanities. Sean started his music career in the music industry as a talent director at Uptown Records. Then, in 1993, he started his own record label, Bad Boy Records. He's famous for finding and promoting artists like the Notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige, and Usher. Outside of music, he ventured into fashion with his clothing brand Sean John and became a brand ambassador for Ciroc Vodka. He even co-founded a TV network called Revolt. In November 2023, singer Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, filed a serious lawsuit against her former partner Sean Diddy Combs. She accused him of being physically and sexually abusive during their relationship. Combs immediately settled the lawsuit, but then more people came forward with similar stories. 5 women and 1 man sued Combs, saying he was involved in sexual harassment, rape, and even sex trafficking. In March, things got more serious, and federal agents searched Combs' properties in Miami and Los Angeles. They were looking into accusations of sex trafficking. Combs' lawyer said he's innocent and will fight to clear his name. Combs denied all the accusations, saying they were lies meant to hurt him. But in May, CNN released a video showing Combs hurting Cassie in a hotel in 2016. The video matched what Cassie said happened to her. Cassie filed the lawsuit under New York's Adult Survivors Act, which lets victims sue, even if the time to do so has passed. Cassie says she met Combs when she was 19, and he controlled her life, even her medical records. She said he hurt her physically many times and forced her to do drugs. Cassie also said Combs made her have sex with other people while he watched and recorded it. She didn't go to the police because she was scared of what Combs might do. After a dinner in 2018, Cassie said Combs raped her in her own home. She broke up with him after that. Cassie had witnesses to back up her story, like her friend Tiffany Red, who saw Combs mistreat Cassie at a party. Combs' lawyer said the lawsuit was full of lies and meant to harm his reputation. Cassie and Combs settled the lawsuit privately, but neither admitted to doing anything wrong. Now, despite this, both Cassie and Combs said they want to move on peacefully. Combs responded with an apology video on Instagram. He said he was sorry for what he did in the video and that he was working to be a better person. But Cassie's lawyer said Combs' apology was more about himself than the people he hurt. They said he only apologized after the video proved he was lying.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom.
Combs' former head of security said he wasn't surprised by the video because he saw Combs be violent towards women multiple times. He mentioned incidents involving Cassie and Combs' ex-partner Kim Porter. Liza Gardner says Combs assaulted her at a party in 1990 or 1991. And Joy Dickerson Neal says he drugged and assaulted her after a dinner in 1991. Another woman referred to as Jane Doe alleges that Combs and his associates gang raped her in 2003 when she was just 17. In the lawsuit, it said that they took Doe from Detroit to New York City on a private plane, gave her drugs and alcohol until she couldn't say no, then hurt her as she begged them to stop. Doe also shared pictures from that night, including one where she's sitting on Combs' lap. In February, Combs' former producer and camera person sued him, saying Combs touched him inappropriately, drugged him, and threatened him. The person, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, said he worked with Combs from September 2022 to November 2023. Jones also said he recorded a lot of Combs' illegal activities, like getting drugs and hiring sex workers. Jones' lawsuit names other people too, like Combs' son Justin and some music company bosses. Then in April, a woman named Grace O'Marsai said Combs' son drugged and mistreated her on a boat in 2022. She also claimed that Combs helped his son do it. In May, Crystal McKinney said Combs forced her to do sexual things with him in 2003. She met him at a party, and he took her to his studio, where he made her do things she didn't want to. She says she passed out and woke up in a taxi, realizing what happened. Combs hasn't said anything about this. On May 24th, April Lampros became the 7th person to sue Combs. She said he mistreated her multiple times in 1995. She met him at a bar and he made her drink. She says he took her to a hotel and assaulted her. Then, she says he threatened her and hurt her more in the following years. One lawsuit says Combs groomed his accuser to introduce him to his friends and used his fame to get away with it. In this case, Jones says he's worried Combs was grooming him, and his fear came out true when actor Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly touched him inappropriately on Combs' yacht. The lawsuit also says Combs' circle helped him do awful things to meet famous people. The Department of Homeland Security searched Combs' homes in Los Angeles and in Miami in March as a part of their investigation into sex trafficking and other crimes. They've talked to several people, but Combs' lawyer says he's innocent and that the searches were too aggressive. The outcome of these investigations could potentially lead to charges being filed against him if sufficient evidence is uncovered to support the allegations. Combs' ex-partner shared a video of their sons being detained during the raid and criticized how the agents acted. One of Combs' associates got arrested for drugs when law enforcement searched a plane linked to him. It happened on the same day as the searches, but it wasn't connected to them. Suge Knight's recent comments about Diddy's situation offering surprising perspective. Given their history of rivalry, Knight expressed empathy for Diddy, particularly concerning the impact of his children, describing it as a bad day for hip-hop and culture overall. Despite their past conflicts, Knight emphasized that he doesn't celebrate others' misfortunes and believes any issues between them should be resolved privately. Knight also addressed the allegations against Diddy, acknowledging the seriousness of the situation and expressing doubt about Cassie's credibility. However, he stressed the importance of individuals speaking their truth to help heal and prevent similar incidents in the future.
his daughters and his sons, you know, his kids basically. That's never a good sign for nobody to cheer about when it comes to kids or young men being handcuffed. It's a bad day for hip-hop, for the culture, for black people. Because when one looks bad, we all look bad.
In a separate interview earlier this year, comedian Cat Williams made cryptic remarks about Diddy's behavior towards women, hinting at a potential misconduct. Williams' comments have resurfaced in the middle of the allegations against Diddy, with some interpreting them as a foreshadowing of the rapper's current legal troubles.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need another one. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
After all this, many companies stopped working with Combs. He stepped down from some of his roles, and the mayor of New York City is thinking about taking back a special key they gave him. Some companies dropped deals with his website, and a reality show about him got canceled. His artist management company also stopped listing him as a client. One from a woman who worked with his marketing team said he made her uncomfortable at a party in 2001. Some Howard University students also spoke up about their encounters with him. They described how he acted controlling and even violent. One story involves an attack on music executive Shakir Stewart. Combs allegedly assaulted him after his breakup with Kim Porter. Stewart's mother and friends confirmed the incident, saying Combs left him injured and threatened him. Another lawsuit from Combs' former chef claimed that he made her serve meals while he had sex and made inappropriate advances. In 2019, model Gina Hewen accused Combs of offering her money to terminate a pregnancy and of physical abuse. Now, the Los Angeles District Attorney commented on the video showing Combs assaulting Cassie in 2016. They say they couldn't prosecute because it happened too long ago. The LAPD also acknowledged the video. Key reasons and legal loopholes that may have saved Diddy from being arrested, including the statute of limitations and the lack of concrete evidence. Many of the alleged incidents occurred years ago, making it difficult for authorities to prosecute due to the passage of time. Additionally, some cases may lack sufficient evidence to meet the burden of proof required for conviction, leading to challenges in pursuing legal action against Diddy. The resolution of civil lawsuits filed against Diddy, including settlements and dismissals, may influence his legal standing. While civil cases do not result in criminal charges, they can provide insight into allegations and may lead to further investigation by authorities. Diddy's connections and power within the industry play a significant role in why he hasn't faced legal repercussions. He worked for himself, running his own enterprises, but he's deeply involved in a network of influential people in music, fashion, and media. These connections can provide protection, making it difficult for victims to seek justice. Powerful allies and business interests might be invested in keeping Diddy's image intact, further complicating efforts to hold him accountable. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Why do you think Diddy hasn't been arrested? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Rap Sheets for more captivating discussions on current events and celebrity controversies. Do check out our videos for more intriguing content.